I want to say a few words about this training film. One of the enemy's objectives in war will be to capture prisoners. From these prisoners, he hopes to get valuable information. The way to prevent the enemy from getting this information, of course, is not to get captured. If you are captured, remember the following rules. Take nothing into action which may identify your organization. International law requires you to give only your name, your rank, and your serial number. Maintain absolute silence when asked any other question. Under no circumstances attempt to invent misleading answers. Do not try to be clever. If you do, the enemy intelligence officer will undoubtedly confuse you. Keep your wits about you. Details which are apparently unimportant may be of great value to the interrogating officer. Do not be intimidated. The enemy will not harm you. He will be afraid of retaliation on his own prisoners of war. Do not trust anyone, even another prisoner. That prisoner may not be all that he seems. When captured, never speak, even to your best friends, about military matters. The walls have ears. The film that you are about to see depicts what may happen if you violate these simple rules.
Come on, me lucky lads. The more you put down, the more you pick up. Are you all on? All down? Come on, Eric, make your mind up. Well, look, you lift out the arch. Are you all done? All down? Here she goes, and the colour's pink. They are, what did I tell you? 2 out of the arch for the old firm. 1 out on Duke and me on the crown.
You are a lucky blighter, Burton. Yeah, you let me take over the bank.
What? My board? But I've paid out hundreds of pounds on him in time. Look, I've got my name, number, and the regimental badge on it. I did right through the last war, and I'm taking it right through this.
Yes, I had to get one of those for myself.
Don't, Eric, don't. It'll ruin you like it has me. Now then, me lucky lads, put it down thick and heavy. Come in, dust carts, go away in motor car. Come on, me lucky lads, put it down. Come on, let's skin. Skint? What?
Yes.
What, all Arts of Oak? Well, I'm going to have to find another school. Good morning.
And how's my little girl?
Take no notice of 'em, Johnson. They're jealous. Got a picture?
Yes.
Let's have a deco. Come on. Oh, a bit of all right, eh? Here's my bit of stuff. All right, I know what you're thinking, but in 20 years' time, yours will look just as rough. Not a word could she get out of me. So I said, oh, very well then, all is over between us. And I'll join the army, I said. You will never see me again. Of course, that was before the war, you know. And I hope you live long enough to realize what you've lost, I said. As there's as good a fish in the sea as ever came out of it.
Did she say anything?
Oh, yes, indeed. She was very rude. She said, nah. I wonder how he knew that. Hey, John, give us that with pull-through. That's right. It'd be a shame if they send us up Lamb tomorrow with concert party on its own mill. There's a comedian on. A real comedian. A Lancashire lad.
I've never laughed at a Lancashire comic yet.
I've never seen you laugh at anything since I've known you.
No?
You've got no sense of humour. You wouldn't laugh if Sergeant Major fell down and broke his neck.
Shut!
All right, boys, sit down. Now, listen. It looks as though things are going to start at last. We're moving up the line in half an hour. Now, this platoon's been detailed for wire cutting. That's a very important job, clearing the way for the other chaps. So, make it a good show, eh? All right, carry on, Sergeant.
You want me down?
Corporal, take that sandbag, will you? Now then, all of you, I want you to turn out your pockets. Anything that might give information to Jerry goes into the bag.
What's the idea, Sergeant?
The idea, my lad, is this. There's nothing Jerry'd like better than to take you prisoner. He wants to find out your regiment and anything else you know. The first thing he does is to go through your pockets even before he starts to question you.
I'd fool him there. I'd say I belong to the Fulham Fusiliers.
That's all right. Jerry's no mug. He'd rumble you. Now listen, the only questions you answer are name, rank, and number. Nothing else. Understand? Now then, Dooley, suppose you was a prisoner. What did you say?
A name, rank, and number, Sergeant.
Yeah, I know. But what is it?
My name is Dooley, and my rank is private, and my number is... Oh, let me see. I never can remember my number, but I've got a note of it someplace. Ah, there it is. 158,400...
Now look at this. Here's a man carrying with him into action the very thing that would identify the old Bleakin regiment. If you can't remember your number, you can remember your name and rank, I suppose.
Yes, Sergeant.
Well, I can run. Slap him across like this and like...
Hello, soldier. Nothing on you, I suppose.
Not me, Sergeant.
This your handkerchief, Burton?
Don't count that as anything.
What? Not with a regimental badge on the back? I'm surprised at an old soldier like you, Burton. Besides, crown and anchor board is not permitted in this regiment.
No, Sergeant.
Happy like her, Burton.
Yes, Sergeant.
Well, I'll have to take a bank over after all.
I'll clap him across the
Put everything in. Keepsakes, souvenirs, newspaper cuttings, love letters, photographs, papers, bump of all kinds and for any purpose in the bag until we get back. Now just go through your pockets. Hello, Forbes. Your knife?
Aye, what my brother gave me.
Have a look at it. Hello. Come here, boys. Now take a look at this. Here's a knife belonging to Forbes. Nothing on a knife, you'll say. Maybe not, but look at these here initials. RFRR. Robert Forbes, Rutland Regiment. Believe me, that's all the clue the Jerry interrogating officer would want. Now understand, when you go into action, take nothing with you except your rifle and equipment. Get me?
Yes, Sergeant.
And finally, get this into your heads. If you should get pinched and asked questions, all you've got to say is your name, rank, and number. Oh, wait, Private Burton, here. Now, supposing I'm a hand. I know. Burton here is a prisoner. Now then, what's your name?
Burton.
Regiment? Private Burton, tell me the name of your regiment.
Private Burton, number 453217.
Tell me the name of your regiment! You go to hell!
No. That's the first time I said that to a sergeant.
And it'll be the last. Want no remarks like that. Name, rank, number. Nothing more, nothing less. Get me?
Yes, Sergeant.
All right, carry on. Parade 22:45 hours.
Hey. No need to trouble yourself, Eric. I always carries a spare. Only this one ain't got me moniker nor the regimental badge on it. If I'm pinched, the Huns will get nothing out of me. Look at old Dooley. My name is Dooley, my rank is private, my number is... Oh dear. My name is Dooley, my rank is private, my number is... What's the matter with you, Dooley?
Oh, I cannot remember my number, Burton. I shall get into awful trouble if I'm taken prisoner.
Well, you know your name.
Yes.
You know your rank.
Yes.
Well, what is it?
Private.
Well, here's your blinking number.
Oh, thank you. Now I shall be able to tell him my name, my rank, and my number. It's Johnson, sir.
But he's one of my men.
He belongs to us now.
Stop talking!
All right, mate, all right. I thought was only saying what a nice crowd of fellas you are.
Be quiet.
Empty your pockets of everything.
There you go. That's all I got.
An opportunity, Hoffman, to study the psychology of our little batch of prisoners before they're questioned. You see the impetuous man, the corporal? Next to him, the comedian.
What is that?
Well, that's a very special kind of handkerchief. You see, I take snuff.
Snuff?
Yes.
Have you got any?
Yes. Have a pinch?
There's the frightened man. There's the talkative man. There's the fool, and so on. When the prisoners have been searched, bring in the officer prisoner for interrogation.
Oh, paper. Very useful, no doubt, at many occasions.
This man's name?
Johnson.
All right, take him away.
Here, want this?
No.
Fancy him not fancying you.
Come on, right turn, quick march.
Stop talking there! Left turn. You, and you. 2 paces forward. You, and you. About turn. Report any man talking. He'll be severely punished. All right, Sergeant. Corps headquarters. Intelligence. There's a charming young lady from Rutlandshire who's told us so much. Read what she says.
So I told him straight out, the 4th Rutlands was the best regiment, and you was the best man in it. Oh, how I wish you was back here, darling.
Yes, but not yet. Von Petersdorf speaking. Yes, Colonel. Yes, sir, we found out the prisoner's regiment. The 4th Rutland, sir. Yes, sir, from a letter found on one of the prisoners. Oh, yes, I think so. Yes, sir, they should be the 25th Division. But on the order of battle, the 25th Division is shown much further south. Of course, the Rutlands may have been detached to reinforce the 7th Division. Oh, yes, sir. I'll find out. Now, Hoffman, I'll show you how we find out whether the 25th Division has come north or whether the 4th Rutlands were just sent up to join the 7th Division. And any other little tidbits we can get. Sergeant! Sergeant! Have the prisoners been kept apart from each other?
Yes, sir.
No talking allowed between them.
No, sir. I've seen to that.
Good. Bring in the officer prisoner.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Benson. Ah, Mr. Benson, I hope you're not too badly damaged.
Just a wound in the calf. But one of my men is rather badly hit.
Oh, yes, he has gone to the field hospital. Sit down, Mr. Benson.
Thank you.
Now, what did you say was your regiment?
I haven't mentioned the name of my regiment.
Come, Mr. Benson. I must have your records complete.
My record, for your information, is my name and rank.
Now, look here, Benson. It'll pay you to tell me the name of your regiment.
If you were a prisoner, you wouldn't disclose valuable information to us.
Well spoken, Benson. You're quite right. I'm sorry you've had such bad luck. It rather interrupts your promotion, doesn't it? I take it you are a regular officer.
I'm Lieutenant Benson, sir.
March Lieutenant Benson out. Waste of time, Hoffman, waste of time. But I want you to observe how I'm going to deal with the next one. Burton, the comedian.
Which is Burton?
I'm Burton. Next gentleman, please.
Come on.
A good object lesson for you, my boy.
Thank you, sir. I'll observe it very closely.
Take off your hat.
Your name is Burton.
Yes, sir. Private Burton, sir. Number 453217.
An old soldier, I think.
Yes, sir. And the first time I've been a Rory O'More.
A Rory.
Prisoner of war, sir.
Oh, yes, yes, of course, yes. Yes. A different kind of war to the last time, Burton.
I should say so, sir. But for the idea deal we had yesterday, it's money for old rope.
Yes. Especially when you're running a crown and anchor board for the rookies, eh, Burton?
Not half, sir.
All young militiamen in your crowd.
That's right, sir. With a few old uns like me to stiffen them up a bit.
Yes, of course. You speak a bit of French, Burton.
A bit, sir. I got me parlez-vous in the last war.
Vous promenade avec moi with the French mademoiselle, eh?
That's right, sir. What a game, sir.
My French is not very good. Tell me, Burton, how do you pronounce the name of that place you were billeted in?
Oh, Fromel's.
Fromel. Oh, Fromel. Oh, yes. So this time it's Mademoiselle Fromel, eh?
Very good, sir. Very good.
Take him away, Sergeant. Make a note of this, Hoffman. The 4th Rutlands, mostly untried troops, moved up from Fromel 2 days ago.
Over there.
Your bloke got nothing out of me.
Over there.
Gotcha.
Corporal Wright.
We'll now deal with the corporal. Some of these junior NCOs are inclined to be clever. Your name?
Corporal John Wright, sir.
Battalion?
2nd Hampshire Regiment.
Division?
6th Division.
Was Lieutenant Benson with you when you were captured?
Yes, sir. We were both wounded, and he was bandaging my head when your bloke nabbed us.
So Lieutenant Benson and you belong to the 2nd Battalion of the Hampshire Regiment of the 6th Division.
Yes, sir.
You lying swine. I know that your officer, Lieutenant Benson, is in the 4th Rutlanders, belonging to the 25th Division. Do you think you can fool me, you insolent dog, you? Come here. I want you to understand that I know everything. So stop lying, you see? Now, Corporal Wright, when did you come into the line?
Yesterday evening, sir.
You know your reserve line?
Yes, sir?
That is always occupied.
Well, I don't know that, sir.
Oh, no, of course not. But you know the concrete emplacements there?
No, sir.
Burton knows all about them. Seems to me that the old soldier should be wearing your stripes. He knows a damn sight more than you do.
That old stiff? No, he doesn't.
He knows all about those emplacements. He says there's one every 50 yards.
He's crazy.
How far apart are they then?
300 yards.
Do the loopholes face front or to a flank?
Front and flank, of course.
Are there any anti-tank guns in the blockhouses?
Of course.
Now I begin to see why you got your stripes. You were with the 25th Division, and you moved north from St. Quentin to Fromel. Are you sorry that your regiment was detached from the 25th Division?
But it hasn't been.
That Burton again, you see, he knows nothing. March him out, Sergeant. Bring in the next. Nothing pleases me better, Hoffman, than when they try to be clever and start to lie. I led him up the garden, as the English say. I proved him a liar. I frightened him. I flattered him and broke him down.
It was a very clever trick, sir.
Well, it gave us the very piece of information we wanted. Namely, that the whole of the 25th Division had moved up to this sector.